Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about amphibians. Amphibians are a unique group of animals. They're the only animal that is unique to freshwater ecosystems. All of our other animal groups we're going to be able to find in our oceans, but not amphibians. All of our amphibians require fresh water in order to lay eggs and reproduce. Their eggs would die if they were exposed to salt water, so they cannot live in salty or brackish habitats, although they do spend part of their life on land. So looking at our class Amphibia, so this is a group of vertebrates, and they do have a backbone. This, again, this group of animals is the only one unique to freshwater ecosystems. So we're going to talk about it now with our freshwater ecology. All of our other animal groups we can find in the oceans, and we'll discuss in the spring when we get into marine biology. As far as our amphibians go, we've got about 4,000 different species of amphibians that are divided into 3 major groups called orders. So first we have the frogs and toads, belonging to order Anura, meaning without a tail. Then there are the salamanders, order Caudata. And then the caecilians, which look kind of like snakes or worms. The caecilian group is rather limited in range. They're going to be found in South America and then southern portions of Africa and Asia. Frogs, toads, and salamanders, though, we can all find examples of here in Texas. All of our amphibians share a couple of common adaptations. So first, they all lay eggs in fresh water, and they all go through some type of metamorphosis or change in their life cycle. Some go through a big change, some the change is less so. Next adaptation is that they exchange oxygen through their skin. Their skin is relatively moist and it's very permeable, meaning things can pass through it, just like we talked about permeable rock with aquifers. Because they can get oxygen through their skin, if we were to compare the lungs of a frog to a similar sized animal, their lungs are comparatively small. Again, they're getting this oxygen into their skin. They need to be near fresh water or near moisture to keep their skin moist to aid this permeability. Because their skin is permeable, it does make them more sensitive to pollution. That's both in the air, in the water, on your hands if you touch them. And they're very sensitive, making them an indicator species to pollution. The major impact pollution's having on our amphibians is it's inhibiting or slowing or stopping their ability to reproduce. Because of pollution, most of our amphibian species are considered endangered or threatened, meaning they are facing extinction. Their other adaptation that we're going to find is for swimming, since they do spend at least part of their life in freshwater habitats. Most of them will have webbed feet to help them paddle through the water. And in the case of our salamanders and caecilians that have tails, their tail has been flattened like a paddle to help push them through the water. Now with these notes, there is also a video on amphibian behavior and diversity. You'll need to open up the notes on Schoology in order to watch the video.